This is the processor control software interface. The upper left corner is the reset key and copy key. The reset key is for factory reset the processor. The copy key is to facilitate the management of multiple processors at the same time. The parameters of one device can be copied to another or even multiple devices. The upper right corner is network setting key. The processor must work in the same LAN environment as the computer. Therefore, the network settings can automatically add the processor IP to the network environment of the computer. The menu bar has user manual, language setting, and processor version instruction. Let's click to check the user manual or press F1 to check. Click About to check the version of processor control software. The left side is the device list. This is checkbox key. Click to show the checkbox to select devices. This icon is showed instruction document for the current function area. This is device login, logout, and search key. Click search to check and add the online device. Right-click the empty space of the device list. Shortcut function buttons will appear. Show checkboxes, add device, selected device, and so on. This is local memory working scene for the computer. The left side is checkboxes. The right side is short instruction document for the current function area. Right-click a blank space of the working scene. Show checkboxes, new scenes, and open scenes key. The lower left corner displays the current connected device information, device IP address, login status, CPU running status, and so on. This is processor settings module. This is the processor function settings menu. Below the menu bar is the auxiliary display. Display the mute status and clipping status of the current input channel and output channel. Left click to mute or unmute the channel. This is device panel key. Left click to enable off the device panel key. Right click to modify the password of device panel key. This is the device's mute key. Left click to mute all channels. This is the processor features main page. Topological display is used to make the software control interface more intuitive. Each algorithm module in the topology map can be linked to the corresponding module setting area. The upper part shows the currently selected algorithm module setting area. The left side is the input terminal processing function algorithm module. The right side is the output terminal processing function algorithm module. This is frequency range setting page. Above is the input and output channel curve. Optional display of magnitude and phase curves for input and output channels. Below is the setting area for input channels and output channels. And in the middle is the group setting area for input channels and output channels. This is port setting page. There are input port setting and output port setting. The input signal type has analog signal and test signal optional. The test signal has 4 types. Signal can be selected. Click Test Enable to test. You can also set on the right side. AES input is a customized function. Only specific models have this function. The output port setting has the analog signal output only. AES output is a customized function. Only specific models have this function. This is noise gate setting. The noise gate compresses the small input signal below the threshold in proportion, which can effectively eliminate or reduce the environmental noise collected by the microphone and the noise introduced by the line. On the left is the input graph. You can directly pull the knob to adjust the parameters at the current position. Press this key to enable, or input the value to adjust on the right side. Click this key to enable. This is reset key. The equalizer compensates and corrects the frequency characteristics of the sound to meet the desired auditory experience. The equalizer compensates and corrects the frequency characteristics of the sound to meet the desired auditory experience. The left is the curve for input and output channel. The right side is the equalization parameter setting area. Can be adjusted on the curve directly. Also can be adjusted on right side. After finishing adjustment, click to enable input compressor and output limiter setting. On the left is the curve for input and output channel. Can be adjusted on the curve directly. Also can be adjusted on right side. After finishing adjustment, click to enable. This is reset key. This is delay setting. Different delays can be set for different ports according to actual application needs. To ensure that each port can form a correct sound image in the same sound field, delays can be set for both input and output channels. Our processors can set the delay in terms of time or distance, with milliseconds, meters and feet available. Delay units are milliseconds, maximum 2000 milliseconds, meters up to 680 meters, feet up to 2230 feet. Select the channel to adjust. Can be adjusted directly. Also can input the value on right side. After finishing the adjustment, click to enable. This is reset key. This is a FIR filtering setting. This is a custom function. Only RT and RTS series processors have this function. The FIR filter can maintain a very stable phase response and will not cause inconsistent delays at different frequency points. Due to frequency division filtering, the frequency response and phase can be adjusted separately. The type number range is from 3 to 896. On the left is the FIR curve. You can visually see the adjustment status of the filter. The right side is the setting area of the FIR filter. Select the corresponding channel. Click Edit to adjust. Also can import speaker curving processor. Support TXT file format and FIR file format. Click to enable. This is reset key. The FIR filter can also export to local computer. Save format supports TXT format. The working scene is a collection of device algorithm parameters. It can save in device or save in local computer. The right side is where the factory scene is saved. The number of saved scenes of each series is different. The specific number of saved scenes is subject to the actual model. Preset setting is possible to save and load a certain algorithm or a certain channel. And scene management is a collection of device algorithm parameters, saving all algorithms to a scene in the position of the corresponding algorithm channel. Right-click and choose to save the preset to the corresponding preset channel. Then rename the preset. Back to the preset page. We can see that preset is in the list. The number of preset of each series is different. The specific number of preset is subject to the actual model. Preset also can be saved on the local computer or upload from the local computer. Central control port can be connected to the central control through the RS-232 interface to adjust the scene, level, volume, mute and other functions. Permission settings only for the admin. User can set permissions. Let's back to admin model. Here are free mode, read-only mode and hidden mode. Left-click the corresponding channel, and then click Test to start the permission setting. Go to the corresponding algorithm page and you can see that the permission is enabled. The user page only for the admin. In user management page, the admin can add or delete users and modify user passwords and groups. This is device setting. This location displays the device name, login username, device model, software version and other information. You can optimize and upgrade the device side through the upgrade button on the lower left. The right is the network settings. You can view and set the parameters of the device, including the network port and the serial port.